If you like your motorbikes, like Holm Engineering, it's very difficult to actually find parts. But with Alphacam, they've had some great help to produce this part. Holm Engineering, could you tell me a little bit more what you guys do here?
We are subcontract manufacturers, and we supply parts to anyone that wants them made, really.
Now, obviously, with some of the machine tools you've got here, you've got a brand new Herco, obviously, that we see here. You've obviously got some Samsung from Dugard, obviously Haas machines and a few others. What type of work do you do on the machines?
We do quite a vast array of parts. I mean, we do parts for sort of the medical industry, the scientific industry, the motorsport industry, and we do sort of turn parts and milled parts. And especially on the lathes, we do quite a lot of parts which are milled and turned at the same time.
Is this repeat customers that you work with?
Mainly repeat customers. We've got about 3 or 4 really big main customers, but all the time we're getting new customers coming through the door. In fact, one of our new customers, we're actually making camera parts. We're actually making the lenses for cameras. So it's a new design part, and actually it's really quite fresh and exciting.
Now, tell us when you integrated with Alphacam through Vero software. When did you actually invest in the software?
Back in 1995, 1996, quite a few years ago. So we've been very long users of the software. In fact, when we first started with it, it was actually DOS-based software.
Now, obviously with the machines that you got here, what was the process before you had Alphacam?
It was very laborious, very boring, and it used to take us absolutely forever to program up a part. One of our machines over there, which we've still got, it's a FANUC-based machine, had a FANUC-based sort of CAP programming, and it used to take forever. I mean, even though it's quicker than doing it freehand, I mean, before that, we used to do it line by line, line by line. But we've got this CAP program thinking it'd be fantastic. It would take one of my guys over a day to do a program.
And obviously with Alphacam, how long does it take you now?
Well, the sales rep came in 1995, and he actually programmed that part in about 15 minutes, and we were so blown away by it, I just knew I had to invest. It was a no-brainer, and it's been like that ever since. I mean, I don't know how people can survive without cad-cam software, especially Alphacam.
Now, obviously you've got milling and turning here, an array of different machines. How does Alphacam integrate with the machines?
It integrates very well because we can use the same software for all our different types of machines. I mean, as you probably know, the Herco's got its own type of sort of cad-cam software. We've got a FANUC. We've got a Heidenheim machines with 530 control. We've got lathes and mills. So it integrates really well. We can have one software that our guys are trained up on, and they're positioned on it, and they can just download those programs to any of our machines. And that's got a great benefit as well, because it doesn't tie us into one machine manufacturer either.
Now, talking about the training, how long did it take your guys and yourself to actually use the software?
Okay, well, the training course was back in the day. I think it was in Coventry, and it's Leicester, and it was a week course. So we learnt the software in a week, and then on site it was no more than a few weeks, and we were all pretty smooth on it. And you're always learning. But I mean, always find new tweaks. We go on the update courses and find new things to do.
And obviously with the service and backup that I know Vero are great at, what do you find the benefits of, if you've got a problem or just in general, some backup from them?
Well, I can just go on their portal initially. I've got this new portal system, so I can actually log on portal, I've got a problem, and within a half hour I've got a phone call back from one of the guys, and they'll sort it out for me on the phone, or they'll send me an email back with that problem, and they can sort it via email as well. So it's pretty good.
So would you say that without Alphacam you wouldn't be as profitable as a business as you are now?
100%. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I don't know how companies can survive without this sort of software. It's just crazy.
So we're really sort of talking the benefits is massive. It's the saving, it's the cost element. Obviously with the backing that you get from Vero, obviously you can't work efficiently and as profitable.
That's correct.
Well, Scott, thanks very much for your time today.